This is KGW News at Sunrise.
This morning, Oregon has some new public safety laws, from a ban on ghost guns to tougher punishment for possessing fentanyl. We take a look at what the governor signed off on. And many people in Maui calling out the Biden administration, saying they haven't gotten enough help after wildfires destroyed parts of the island. Coming up, a look at the president's visit and how Oregonians are helping some animals needing a place to stay after shelters on the island burned.
Also this morning, we are live in Wilsonville at Yesteryear Farm. So this is a look at their sunflower fields. Brand new feature there at Yesteryear Farms this year. They opened up last week, the fields did. They're going to stay open for the next couple of weeks, Thursdays through Sundays only. So keep that in mind. We'll have more details from the farm coming up throughout the morning here on Sunrise.
Yeah, that is super cheerful. Good Tuesday morning, everybody. I'm happy to say the sun is going to be a little kinder to us today. It's been a hot August, but not too bad today.
It has. We're going to be cooler. And I think the first thing you're going to notice when you step outside is, I can breathe. Yes. The air is a lot cleaner this morning. Let's get you out the door real quick and a live look from our Wells Fargo sky camera. We actually do have some cloud cover working its way in, and we'll be in and out of the clouds, I think, today. 62 last check at PDX. Look at all the green dots up and down the I-5 corridor. What does green mean? Green means good, as in good air quality west of the Cascades and even through the gorge where the air quality yesterday was terrible. It is vastly improved in those locations. We still have rain falling east of the Cascades in central and eastern Oregon. We also have some sprinkles offshore. The beach likely sees a few of those, and the cloud cover from those will probably fade out the sun from time to time. Today will be a comfortable day with highs in the upper 70s here in Portland. All right, let's get you out the door. A live look at the roads right now. And as we check out the traffic on the west side, flowing freely on the Sunset down to Wilsonville, I-5 northbound looks good near Wilsonville Road. We do have one trouble spot, guys. We go out to Wasco County. ODOT reporting a crash on Interstate 84 a few miles east of the Dalles. Right now, eastbound 84 is closed at milepost 94. It is a fairly simple workaround. You use the Dalles Bridge or Biggs Junction to get over to SR 14, but it will add some time to your commute there. Guys?
All right, thank you for the heads up, Chris. In Salem, Oregon Governor Tina Kotek just signed 7 public safety bills into law.
Yeah, they cover everything from outlawing some fentanyl possession to banning ghost guns. Alma McCarty has the details on the changes.
Thank you to the many gun violence prevention advocates who fought alongside of us to pass this legislation for 4 sessions running. Your persistence paid off.
Oregon Attorney General Ellen Rosenblum applauding the tireless work of groups like Moms Demand Action for helping pass one of her top priorities this legislative session, a ban on ghost guns.
Guns assembled at home from online kits or made from instructions on 3D printers are weapons of choice for gun traffickers and for those who cannot otherwise legally obtain a gun. More and more, these ghost guns are being used to commit crimes with the knowledge that law enforcement will have a difficult or maybe even an impossible time connecting the perpetrator.
An earlier and more expansive version of this bill would have raised the minimum age to purchase most guns and would have given municipalities across the state an option of prohibiting firearms in public buildings. Those elements cut out after the 6-week Republican walkout.
We know House Bill 2005 did generate some controversy in the legislature, and I want to thank the legislators, the advocates, for getting that bill across the finish line.
Governor Kotek also signed into law 6 other public safety bills. One provides more funding for training and classes at the state's police academy.
This will put officers in service more quickly while maintaining DPSST's high standards of safety and quality.
Another will expand the services and compensation for crime victims. During the ceremonial signing, the governor touted a bipartisan effort in passing a bill to increase the penalties for fentanyl possession.
House Bill 2645, which will make it easier for us to hold individuals accountable for those individuals who possess more than 1 gram of fentanyl.
I want to be clear, this is not about putting people in jail. It is about getting people treatment and recovery.
Alma McCarty, KGW News.
Another one of these new laws will overhaul Oregon's public defense system. The KGW investigative team has covered this issue in depth. You can find out more on that and the other new laws on our website, kgw.com.
Two separate shoplifting stings on the same day by Portland police and Tiger police led to the arrest of nearly 40 people. Last Friday, Portland police ran a sting at Mall 205 and caught 25 people. They also recovered 4 stolen cars, 3 guns, and some illegal drugs. That same day, Tiger police arrested 13 people, including 5 teenagers, during a shoplifting bust that covered several Tiger stores.
Now to the wildfires burning this morning in eastern Washington. Crews are starting to get a handle on the Gray Fire southwest of Spokane. It is now 25% contained. Meantime, northeast of Spokane, the Oregon Road Fire is almost at 11,000 acres. But officials are worried that some people are trying to get back to their homes that are still in the evacuation zone. They're warning that fire activity can change at a moment's notice and put people at risk again. We spoke to one man who jumped in to help people in wheelchairs get to safety on Friday.
I just see a fireball up behind the white building, and my reaction was like, oh crap, I need to make sure they're evacuating.
He and about 50 other neighbors pushed the group uphill for about a quarter mile until they were safe. One person died in the Gray Fire. A second person died in the Oregon Road Fire.
Meanwhile, here in the state of Oregon, new estimates this morning put the Lookout Fire in Lane County at more than 12,000 acres. 1,000 firefighters are working to get it under control. They now have it 5% contained. Lightning started this fire in the Willamette National Forest, and it's closed several popular recreation spots. So far, though, it has not burned any structures. Authorities did reduce some evacuation levels yesterday, but there are still several areas under a level 3 go now order. Also in Lane County, the Bedrock Fire, which is burning southwest of the Lookout Fire, has scorched more land, but crews continue to get a handle on the flames. It's now 35% contained and has burned more than 30,000 acres.
The other big weather story we've been covering this week, of course, in Southern California. Southern California cleaning up right now all the damage left behind by Tropical Storm Hillary. So this is drone video here of the flooding in Cathedral City. That's outside of Palm Springs. Heavy rain turned roads into rivers. It also triggered massive mudslides across Southern California. One of those slides almost swept away a home just east of Los Angeles.
I've been here 18 years. I have never been through anything like this. Last year was hard. This year is really tough. So now I wonder what the heck's going to happen, next. So hopefully we don't have this much weather and we can all get back on our feet.
The Today Show will have more coverage on this later this morning, including how preparations saved lives during last weekend's severe weather in California. Again, that's coming up at 7 o'clock right after sunrise. Meanwhile, Chris McGinn is still filling in for Rod Hill this week. And Chris, this is your focus right now to lead off the weather segment.
Yeah, Eastern Oregon got a good soaking late Sunday night yesterday, and it continues today. It's not 100% related to the tropical storm, but we do have some remnants from that and another little system that is keeping that part of the state wet. So as we look at the rainfall potential, this is additional rainfall potential through tonight. If we drew a line from Cave Falls up to about Pendleton and points east, you folks stand to see at least the chance for more pop-up showers and thunder showers today. Check this out. If our model is 100% on the dot, LeGrand maybe picks up another ½ inch of rain. And that is really something for Eastern Oregon, which outside of the occasional thunderstorm, we don't see rain like this, steady rain that lasts for a couple of days in August, right? So that's what we're seeing today. I also wanted to point out, as we look off to the north and west, you see this little spin in the clouds? We've got some sprinkles offshore. This little weather system is diving towards northwest Oregon and southwest Washington this morning, and that may very well kick up some light rain showers along the South Washington and the North Oregon coast and coast range today. It's doubtful that any of that moisture makes its way over the coast range. However, the cloud cover will. So I think we're going to be kind of in and out of the cloud cover in the northern Willamette Valley and across southwest Washington today before we see some gradual clearing late tonight and tomorrow. Right now, we've got some broken clouds over downtown. It's 62 degrees last check at PDX, and elsewhere we're in the 50s right now. Sherwood's at 56. Forest Grove is down to 50. That's pretty comfortable, right? 50 in Dallas, Sheridan, and Corvallis, and the last check Silverton right now, waking up to 51 degrees. Air quality greatly improved from yesterday. Green dots up and down the I-5 corridor. We have pushed the smoke plume back out into the Columbia Basin, and it's also dissipating as it does so. So happy to report that the air quality forecast today in the metro area is good, and it should remain good all day today. All right, temperature-wise, Broken clouds will probably limit our warm-up today, so probably only getting into the upper 70s for daytime highs, and that will feel good, right? The average high for the month of August thus far has been up near 90 degrees. We're a good 5.5 to 6 degrees above normal for the month, meaning the cool weather that we enjoy today is not going to last. We're back to near 90, I think, on Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Brenda, there's also a chance for a thunderstorm in here Thursday night and Friday. I don't have that specifically on my 7-day forecast, but something we'll keep a close eye on.
All right, Chris, thank you.